In the previous problem, we saw how to draw the isometric view of a sphere resting on a square slab. Here in this video, let us see how to draw the isometric projection of a sphere. So I have modified the question. Draw the isometric projection of a sphere of diameter 50 mm resting centrally on a square slab with side 60 mm and height 10 mm. The orthographic projections, that is the front view and the top view, are as same as in the previous problem. In isometric projection, the major difference is that the dimensions are drawn in isometric lengths. For that, we need to draw the isometric scale. First, I am drawing a horizontal line with the length equal to the largest dimension in the figure. So here it is 60 mm. 60 mm is the largest dimension in this problem. So the length of the line is 60 mm and I am going to mark here 60 mm. Next we need to draw an inclined line at 15 degree inclination with this line. So I am marking 15 degrees using a protractor and using a scale I am drawing this line at an angle 50 degree with the horizontal. Next we need to draw an inclined line at 45 degree from the rightmost end. So this line will cut the line at 15 degree at some point. Now let us mark the other important dimensions on this actual length line, that is 25 mm radius. I am marking it on the actual length line, and another important length is 10 mm, that also I am marking it on the actual length line. Next, draw parallel lines to this 45 degree inclined lines from these 2 points, that is 10 mm and 25 mm points. So now we have marked the isometric lengths of all the important dimensions on this isometric scale. On this horizontal line, we have marked the actual length or true length, and on the 15 degree inclined line, we get the isometric lengths. First, drawing the isometric projection of the square slab by taking the isometric length of 60 mm and marking it on the two lines inclined at 30 degree with the horizontal. So I have marked B and D, and from that marked the point C also. Next, to mark the height of the slab, take the isometric length of 10 mm and draw vertical lines from points A, B, C and D. Then join all these points, we get the isometric view of the slab. I have erased all the hidden edges. Next, to draw the sphere, first let us locate the point P. Point P will be lying on the midpoint of this longest diagonal. Next, we need to draw the line OP to mark the center of the sphere O here. Now here the length of OP will be equal to 0.82 into the true radius, that is 25 mm, and it will be approximately 20.5 mm. So let us mark 20.5 mm on the line from P, and that point will be O. Next, we need to draw the isometric view of the sphere. For that, the radius should be taken as 25 mm. So with O as center and capital R, that is 25 mm as radius, I am going to draw a circle. That will be the isometric view of the sphere. Here this is slightly distorted, so I am redrawing the circle, and now it looks almost okay. So this is the isometric projection of a sphere resting on a square slab. Come back to the isometric view or isometric drawing of the same problem. The isometric projection will be slightly smaller in size, that is 82% of what we saw in the isometric view. So I am darkening the visible edges and curves using a black marker So this will be the final image of the perspective projection of a sphere resting centrally on a square slab.